Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today we are diving deep into a technical resolution for a persistent issue in eFootball PES 2021. We at Teknobalta analyze this specific license error that prevents the game from initializing correctly. This error typically occurs when the application fails to verify the Digital Rights Management or DRM handshake. When you encounter a license error, it means the executable is looking for a valid Steam license that does not exist in the local environment. To bypass this, we must apply a manual file override, commonly referred to as a crack. Step 1 involves root cause analysis of your installation directory. If you have downloaded the game via an ISO file, the necessary bypass files are usually contained within a separate folder. Before we proceed, we must address the most common reason for failure: Windows Defender. Modern security suites identify modified DLL files as false positives and quarantine them immediately. Navigate to Windows Security and select Virus and Threat Protection. Click on Manage Settings and temporarily toggle off real-time protection. This ensures that when we move the bypass files, the operating system does not delete them mid-process. Now, locate your downloaded ISO or the folder where you extracted the setup files. Look for a directory named crack, CPY, or sometimes simply the name of the release group. Inside this folder, you will typically find 3 or 4 critical files. These usually include eFootball PES 2021.exe and Steam API 64.dll. The DLL file is the most important as it emulates the Steam environment. Highlight all files within the crack folder and press Ctrl+C to copy them. Now, we must find the target destination. Right-click on your game shortcut and select Open File Location. This will take you directly to the root folder where the original game files reside. You will see an existing eFootball PES 2021.exe here. Press Ctrl+V to paste the copied files into this directory. A prompt will appear asking if you want to replace the files in the destination. This is a critical step. You must select Yes to overwrite the original locked files with the modified versions. If you do not see this prompt, you are pasting the files in the wrong location. Ensure you are in the same folder that contains the main game executable. Once the files are replaced, we need to verify the file attributes. Right-click the newly pasted exe and select Properties. Under the Compatibility tab, check the box for Run this program as an administrator. This prevents the game from being blocked by user account control during the license check phase. Now, let us address the issue where the error persists even after these steps. Some users report that the license error remains. This is often due to residual files in the program data folder. Navigate to your C drive and enable hidden items in the View tab. Look for a folder named Program Data and check for any Steam or Konami-related subfolders that might store old license tokens. Clearing these can force the game to reread the local bypass files. Another technical reason for failure is missing VC redistributable packages. The modified DLL files require specific C++ libraries to function. We recommend installing the all-in-one VC redistributable pack to cover all versions from 2005 to 2022. If you are using a repack version of the game, check if there is a folder named Redist within the installation directory. Run all installers found inside to ensure your system environment is fully compatible. Now, let us optimize the game's performance to ensure the license check doesn't time out. Open your NVIDIA control panel or AMD Radeon settings. Go to Manage 3D Settings and select Program Settings. Add the PES 2021 executable to the list. Set the Power Management mode to prefer maximum performance. This ensures the GPU is fully engaged the moment the application starts. Furthermore, check your settings.exe in the game folder. Under the Specifications tab, ensure that your GPU and VRAM are listed as good or okay. If they are listed as unable, the game might trigger a generic error that looks like a license issue. This usually happens on laptops with dual graphics cards. Ensure the game is forced to run on the high-performance NVIDIA processor. Back to the crack application. If you see a file named steam_emu.ini, open it with Notepad. Check the line that says Language. You can change this to English to ensure the interface is correct. Also, ensure the account ID is set to a default value like 0. If you have previously installed a demo version of PES 2021, it must be completely uninstalled. Conflicts between the demo registry keys and the full game files often cause license verification loops. Use a tool like CCleaner to wipe residual registry entries after uninstalling any previous versions. We at Teknobalta also suggest checking your firewall settings. Even with a crack, the game might attempt to ping Konami servers. Create an outbound rule in Windows Firewall to block the game executable from accessing the internet. This prevents the game from receiving a kill signal from the official servers that could invalidate the bypass. To summarize the main solution, copy all files from the crack folder, paste them into the game root, and replace existing files. Always ensure your antivirus is not silently deleting the Steam API 64.dll file. If the file disappears after you paste it, add the game folder to the exclusions list in your security software. This technical approach resolves 99% of license errors for eFootball PES 2021. If you followed these steps correctly, the game should now launch directly into the main menu. Technical stability is our priority here at Teknobalta. Remember to always keep your graphics drivers updated to the latest version for the best experience. We have verified that this method works across various Windows versions, including Windows 10 and 11. If you encounter any other DLL errors, such as MSVCP140.DLL missing, refer to our Redistributable guide. That concludes our deep dive into fixing the PES license error. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more world-class technical solutions and hardware insights. Stay technical, stay optimized. See you in the next one.